Hi, I'm Annette from itsadelight.com, and today I have a mom chocolate nugget I want to show you. I had so much fun making these. You guys have loved it when I do these for all different holidays, and this one is all springy, perfect for Mother's Day. And so let me just fill your head with some really fun ideas that you can use this for Mother's Day. All right, so like I said, Mother's Day is coming. So I just went to my craft drawer and said, what do I have? I wanted to put mom on my nuggets. So I happen to have this little set of alphabet stamps. I use them so rarely that you can see they're almost like brand new. Some of them aren't, obviously. I've used a couple. But they are less than an inch. They're only like a 3/4 inch size, so not very big, but they're going to work perfect. They worked perfect for this. And again, keep this simple. I want to encourage you, use what you have. Go to your box. If I didn't have the MOM, you just write it on and use maybe a calligraphy marker. Just a cheap old calligraphy marker from one of the craft stores would work too. So I just use my plain old Crayola marker and we'll do the O. And literally, this is all I did. This is the way I do this. Put some on there. You can even stamp this while it's already wrapped. Or you can stamp it before you wrap it, okay? And if it's not quite enough, if it's like, oh, it's not perfect, well, you can always just add a little bit more in there. It's amazing to me how you can fix things and never know the difference. It's going to be in the bag. Can't even tell. So I just rinse this off in water. And I did the same thing for the M. I'm going to push it, and I'm actually going to roll it a little bit so I get that just a little bit better. And this has a little bit of glitter on it, so it's not wanting to cover that glittery part, which again, I'm okay with it. Okay, super simple. So now we have our mom words. And for those that haven't seen me do this, I'll back up a second here. You cut your strips of paper out of scraps, and you have your chocolate nugget, and you just cover your nugget. I'll do this one in a second with the double sticky tape, okay? And so once you cover them with the color that you want, because this one is pink, and I wanted mom, I have my slider in there, which is just the piece that it all is on. I actually used purple. I wanted this to be pink and purple. And it might look off to you. You're like, oh, she's got mom way down there low. Yes, let me show you, because I wanted my mom to be sure that it showed when I tied it all off, which I wanted to use. Again, I said I was kind of in the mood for the whole purple pink color for Mother's Day. I love pink and the whole spring color. So I'm just going to tie this off. I'm actually going to tie this in a bow. And I also want a little extra. I want the flower stuff on there too. I had these trims. They were so fun. I was like, oh, can I use this today for this? I love this flower trim, but it even had some rickrack, which I thought would be really pretty. But this is just a simple, it's not wired. I think it would be a little bit nicer if it was wired. It's going to kind of want to do its own thing. But I'm just going to tie this on as well, because I want to tie my tag on the flower and not on the purple. So use super sharp scissors. I'm going to cut this purple one off a little bit. I'm going to angle mine. Now I put 2 chocolates above my mom because I want my tag right. My tag's going to go right here, and I didn't want my mom to be covered up. I wanted it to show. Now, if you felt it was off balance, you could put another chocolate down here too, if you wanted another blank down there. Up to you. There's no right or wrong way. This is your fun thing to make. And I'm just going to put a hole punch in here. I only have my large one, so hopefully this won't be too big. I think a medium one would be better, but it's all right. And I'm just going to string this on And that's all there is to it. I'm going to let that little flower just hold it just like so and just be like that way. You know me. I love to control my tag. So my best friend, double sticky tape. Need to be careful or my real best friend might think I don't love her anymore. But this is my second best friend. It's double sticky tape. Okay, there we go. So I'm actually going to cut a little bit of this off. I feel like it's just a little bit too long. There it is, perfect and all ready to give to Mom. You could tuck this in a basket, a coffee mug. You could just give it to just like this with a card. Especially the older we get, I think we just love the simple gifts. Okay, so that is how you can do one that says Mom, and it just says you're amazing. So to Mom, you're amazing. You can write whatever you want to, love you, or just to Mom, happy Mother's Day. I just wrote on there, whoops, I should tell you, with my Sharpie pen. Oh, and my tag is just a heart punch, my favorite good old heart punch, okay? And a little mini heart punch. My mini heart punch is actually this crazy one. It does 2 hearts, but that's what I use for the mini because I have it, okay? And it works well. I just offset it. And again, I'm going to do it with my double sticky tape. I don't really do a glue pen, but you could if you wanted to. That's it. That's it for this one, okay? So now let's push this one aside because my second favorite thing is the bumblebee thing. Oh, I love the bumblebees. So many fun things you can do with this. And I had this little saying that says, you are one in a bazillion, which I thought was so super cute. It's really small wording for this stamp. I actually, again, just went to my stamps. I was looking for stickers to see if I had any bee stickers. If I didn't have a bee stamp, I'd use a bee sticker. But you could stamp the bee stamps on your strip and then put it on there. You could, this actually fit on there. I didn't think it was going to, but I did make it fit. And I wanted another bee. So again, I just markered only the bee and not the whole tail. And then I just added my own dots to give it a tail so I didn't have the words. So see, again, just think outside the box, get creative. So here's, you know what we do. We take our strips, we wrap it around like so. Oops, got to get the double sticky tape in my hand first. And then I get this just right. My strip isn't even perfect. It's got a little... There we go, and it still works just great. All right, so now, again, I've got my extra pieces on top because I want to be sure my tag, I got my slider, is just in a brown, okay? But I thought this whole bumblebee, you could do so many fun things with the bumblebee. And I got inspired really because I had this bumblebee ribbon that I wanted to use. So let's grab our pretzel bag. Okay, we'll just slide that right in. That one back in there too. And what I call that little slider, that little piece of paper that holds the back, that just kind of does help it all slide in really nicely and easily. So now I'm just going to tie my little bumblebee ribbon on. I'm not going to tie this one in a bow. I'm just going to tie this one kind of in a knot so that you can just kind of see the bumblebees. There we go. And I'm going to let it be. I guess I'll cut a little bit off of this yet. Okay, now, and this one has got an extra chocolate in it. So I'm not going to cut any off of that, okay, like I did on the other one. But then, again, I was playing around with the tag. I punched the tag out of a pretty flower one, and I just stamped that bee on there again. I stamped the whole stamp on this, which I think is cute. You're one in a bazillion. I even tried stamping it on some of the clear paper. But my favorite way was to just make a little extra, I just call this like a little tag as in a flag tag, and literally I just cut a strip and, you know, cut my angle there. Nothing fancy here at all. Wrote, you could print this off on the computer. I didn't even bother. I wanted this to be super easy. I wrote it with a marker. You're one in a bazillion. Buzz-zillion. You get it. I know you do. And you could write to Mom on here yet. So now I'm going to tie this tag on though with, no, we're going to go with the pink. We want to keep it really momish. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to double sticky tape this piece right here in place. I already hole punched it, so I'm going to line that up. I want this to be offset just a little bit. I like it just like that. And so then you'd hole punch it. I already hole punched mine. So then I'm going to tie this on here, just one tie. There we go. Now I'll string this on. And that is all to this cute little bumblebee one that's perfect for Mom. And actually, you could even give this to a teacher for a teacher gift. You know, we're always looking for fun things in the spring that we need little gifts for people. And I think that this would be really darling for that setting too. So again, get creative, have fun with this. I'm going to make that tag stick right where I want it because I like it to stay right in place, just like so. Let my twine be just really natural. And there you have it, using simple things, just whatever you have, twine, ribbon, maybe you got some extra trims. I think pink would be super cute on that. If you didn't have the bumblebee, even the yellow polka dot, you guys. Yellow polka dot is darling. And here's even another idea. So I actually have this ladybug ribbon, which wouldn't it be cute to say for a special lady? Maybe it's for somebody special who isn't your mom, but she's like a mom, and do ladybugs. You can have so much fun with these ideas for Mother's Day, for spring, for teachers. So with that, I hope you enjoy making some of these for Mother's Day people that are special in your life, and I'll see you in the next video.